Have you ever noticed how the body starts to feel just a little heavier as the years go by? Not just the joints or the muscles, but everything. Getting out of bed takes more effort. Meals feel heavier. Even your mood can feel like it's weighed down by something you can't quite name. And yet, you look at some folks in their 70s or 80s, and they just seem light. Light in their body, light in their mind, light in their spirit. They move freely, smile often, and seem untouched by the long list of age-related illnesses that others struggle with. So, what's their secret? Today, we're diving into something I like to call the light living strategy, a way of living that helps keep disease at bay after 70 by reducing the hidden burdens your body and mind carry every day. And no, this isn't about extreme diets or complicated fitness routines. It's about simple shifts, gentle but powerful habits that help you feel clearer, lighter, and healthier day by day. Now imagine this: you wake up in the morning, and instead of dragging yourself to the kitchen for coffee just to feel halfway awake, you feel refreshed. Your joints aren't yelling at you. Your head feels calm, your gut feels good, and you move with ease. That's what light living can do, and it starts with the little things. Let's begin with the first shift. And this one might surprise you. It's not food or exercise. It's lightening your first hour of the day. Think about how many mornings begin in a rush, or worse, with noise. The TV blasting, scrolling through upsetting news, your to-do list already crowding your mind. But what if your morning was different? Start your day gently. Step outside if you can. Let the morning sunlight hit your face, even for just a few minutes. Light in the morning isn't just a nice feeling, it actually tells your body clock, hey, it's time to be awake and alert. That light helps reset your circadian rhythm, which controls your sleep, your hormones, your digestion, everything. Seniors who get natural morning light regularly tend to sleep better at night, feel more energized during the day, and even have lower rates of depression. You don't need a fancy garden or a sunny porch. Just open a window, step onto a balcony, or sit by a bright spot indoors and look out. Let your senses wake up slowly, notice the breeze, the sounds, the colors. Maybe stretch your arms up to the sky like you're welcoming the day. That simple act lightens both your body and your mind. It's your first medicine of the day, free, gentle, and deeply healing. Now, once you've greeted the day with light, let's talk about what goes into your body. And this isn't a lecture about cutting carbs or avoiding salt. The truth is, one of the heaviest burdens your body can carry is inflammation. And the food we eat, especially as we get older, can either reduce that inflammation or feed it. Think of your meals not as fuel, but as friends. Some friends lift you up. Others drag you down. Foods that cause inflammation, like processed meats, sugary snacks, or fried foods, act like the friends who bring drama into your life. They make your joints ache, your stomach bloat, and your brain feel foggy. But when you focus on light foods, fresh vegetables, berries, olive oil, nuts, leafy greens, you're giving your body friends that help you heal. They soothe your digestion, ease your inflammation, and keep your immune system calm and focused, instead of constantly fighting fires. One simple habit that can make a big difference is starting your day with a glass of warm water and lemon. It helps flush your system gently, supports your liver, and prepares your digestion for the day ahead. Follow that with a light breakfast, maybe some oatmeal with chia seeds and berries, or a boiled egg with a slice of avocado on whole grain toast. Keep it easy. Keep it nourishing. Keep it light. And don't forget the most underestimated part of light living, your thoughts. Have you ever noticed how heavy a single worry can feel? One anxious thought can weigh more than a backpack full of bricks. And over time, that emotional weight shows up in your body. Higher blood pressure, tense muscles, trouble sleeping. Even your immune system weakens when stress becomes your daily companion. That's why one of the most powerful parts of light living is letting go of mental clutter. And no, you don't need to become a monk or sit cross-legged on the floor to do it. All it takes is 5 minutes a day to pause, breathe, and notice what's going on in your mind. Are you holding on to a worry that doesn't belong to you? Are you replaying a conversation from yesterday that's already over? Gently tell yourself, I don't need to carry this today. Try this. Each morning after your sunlight moment, sit down quietly and ask yourself, what do I want to feel today? Not what you have to do. Not who you have to call. Just, what do you want to feel? Peace? Gratitude? Energy? Say it out loud. Speak it into your day. That intention becomes a guide. It lightens your inner world, and when your mind is light, your body often follows. And here's a lovely little secret. Movement becomes easier when you feel lighter emotionally. You're more likely to take a walk, do a few stretches, or dance around the kitchen while waiting for your tea. Lightness creates momentum. It invites joy. And joy, as small as it may seem, is deeply protective. People who experience daily joy, even in short bursts, tend to have stronger hearts, better memory, and lower rates of illness. So, as we begin this journey into the light living strategy, I invite you to try just one thing tomorrow morning. Wake up a little slower. Let the light in. Breathe before you scroll. Drink warm water before you grab the coffee. Notice how even a small shift changes your entire day. You don't have to do it all at once. This isn't about perfection, it's about gentleness. About lifting the load just enough so your body can begin to heal, move, and thrive again. Now, let's keep going, because there's more to uncover about how light living can help you feel better, move better, and stay disease-free in the years ahead. If you're still watching and feel that these insights are meaningful, please type number 2 in the comments to let me know you're still with me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I warmly invite you to do so, and don't forget to turn on the bell, so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos designed to uplift, inform, and inspire. Your support truly means a lot. It's what keeps us going and allows us to continue sharing thoughtful, helpful content just for you. Now, let's continue this journey together. When you start paying attention to how your body responds to the lightness of living, whether it's through food, stress, or movement, something remarkable begins to happen. You feel clearer. Your sleep improves. Even your digestion thanks you. That's because our bodies, especially after 70, crave simplicity. Not deprivation, not restriction, just ease. Let's talk about the next piece of this light living puzzle, how we deal with emotions. Now, this one might surprise you, because it's not something your doctor typically brings up at checkups. But emotional heaviness can be just as draining, sometimes even more so, than a poor diet or a sedentary lifestyle. Think about it. When we carry resentment, regret, or long-standing worries, it weighs us down. Not just mentally, but physically. It's like trying to walk uphill with a backpack full of bricks. You might still be moving, but it's exhausting. And over time, that stress takes a toll on your heart, your immune system, even your memory. One of the lightest gifts you can give yourself is the decision to let go. Not forget, not excuse, but release. Whether it's an old argument that still echoes in your head, or guilt over something you wish you'd done differently, the truth is, you deserve peace. You've lived too long and come too far to keep dragging yesterday into today. Try this. Every morning when you wake up, put your hand on your chest and say, I let go of what I don't need today. Just that. Out loud. It might feel silly at first, but over time, it can shift something inside you. And while we're talking about emotional lightness, let's not skip over laughter. Laughter truly is medicine. It's been shown to lower blood pressure, relax your muscles, and boost your immune system. The best part? It's free and has zero side effects. But too many of us forget to laugh as we get older. We get caught up in the news, and aches and pains, and responsibilities that haven't gone away just because we've reached retirement age. So, bring it back. Watch a funny movie you used to love. Call that one friend who always cracks you up. Or just laugh at yourself when you do something ridiculous, like walking into a room and forgetting why you're there. You're not alone on that one, by the way. Lightness isn't just about what you eat or how you move, it's also about how you carry your mind and spirit. So don't be afraid to laugh loud, cry when you need to, and release the pressure to be perfect. None of us are. Now let's shift to something just as powerful but often overlooked: movement. Not exercise, movement. There's a difference. Exercise often sounds like a chore. Movement is about staying fluid, staying free. Have you ever watched a cat stretch in the sunlight? They don't do it because they read a health article. They do it because it feels good. That's the kind of natural movement our bodies need more of. After 70, your joints crave gentle motion. Your heart appreciates steady activity. Your muscles, if not used, will start to shrink. And that leads to weakness, instability, and a higher risk of falls. But here's the beautiful part: you don't need to join a gym or start power walking 5 miles a day. Light living means choosing movements that bring you joy and don't feel like punishment. Maybe it's a morning walk where you pause to smell the flowers. Or a gentle stretch in your living room while listening to your favorite music. Maybe it's dancing, yes, dancing. Just you and your body moving to whatever song lifts your spirits. 10 minutes here, 5 minutes there. It all counts. It all adds up. And it tells your body, I'm still here. I still care. If you're worried about balance or past injuries, start small. Sit in a sturdy chair and lift your legs slowly. Roll your shoulders back and down. Reach up as if you're picking an apple from a tree. These are small things. But done daily, they keep you mobile, independent, and confident. That's what we're aiming for, not just being alive, but being alive and free. And while we're moving, let's not forget about nature. Being outside is part of the light living strategy. The sun on your skin, the breeze in your hair, the sound of birds, it's therapy that doesn't require an appointment. Did you know that even 15 minutes a day in natural light can boost your mood and improve your sleep? Your body has a rhythm that's connected to the earth. When we sit inside all day, that rhythm gets thrown off. We get restless at night, sluggish in the morning, and a bit foggy during the day. So, take your coffee out on the porch. Water your plants by hand instead of using a hose. Walk to the mailbox a little slower and take in the moment. Living lightly doesn't mean doing less, it means doing things with more presence, more awareness, more gratitude. Sometimes, we think we need to fix everything at once. That we have to change our diet, fix our sleep, start exercising, let go of emotional baggage, and become a whole new person by Monday. But light living isn't about pressure, it's about permission. Permission to try, to stumble, to rest, and to grow. One small change at a time. You're not behind. You're not too late. And you're certainly not too old. In fact, you're right on time. Because the decision to live differently can be made in a single breath. Right now. Today. So as you continue on this journey of light living, remember that every step counts. Every smile, every stretch, every peaceful moment is part of your healing. And this kind of healing, gentle, kind, consistent, is the most powerful kind there is. And just like how small daily choices build up into lifelong habits, the same goes for lightening your emotional load. See, the light living strategy isn't just about how you move or what you eat. It's also about what you carry in your heart. Because the truth is, stress weighs more than we think, and it leaves a mark, not just on our mood, but on our immune system, blood pressure, and even memory. That's why laughter, forgiveness, and emotional clarity are more powerful than they seem. Think about how your body feels after a hearty laugh, not a polite chuckle, but a deep, belly-shaking laugh. Everything softens. Your shoulders drop. You breathe deeper. That's healing. That's medicine. And it's free. Joy doesn't just make life more enjoyable. It literally keeps you healthier. So how do you build more of that into your days? Start small. Call that old friend who always makes you laugh. Watch a funny movie that makes your sides hurt from laughing. Sit in the park and people watch with curiosity instead of judgment. Your body listens to your emotions, and when it hears joy, it responds with strength. And just as important as what you let in is what you let go. Resentment, regret, worry, those things are like carrying stones in your backpack. You can keep walking with them, sure, but it slows you down. It tires you out. If there's someone you need to forgive, not for them but for your peace of mind, now's the time. If there's a weight you've been carrying, maybe today is the day you set it down. The science backs this up, by the way. People who forgive easily tend to have lower blood pressure and less inflammation. Less inflammation means lower risk of everything from heart disease to arthritis to dementia. And you don't need a prescription. You just need a quiet moment and a little willingness to release what no longer serves you. Another way to live lighter is to declutter your time. Just like we talked about simplifying meals and movements, simplifying your schedule makes a difference. Many people over 70 fall into two categories: either their days feel too empty, or they're filled with appointments, obligations, and tasks that drain them. If that sounds familiar, ask yourself gently, what fills me up? What activities make me feel alive, light, and curious? And then, do more of that. You might find that you don't need a long to-do list to feel useful. Maybe it's planting something new in the garden. Maybe it's learning a few chords on that old guitar in the closet. Maybe it's taking a quiet walk with your thoughts and no destination. The point is, a full life doesn't mean a full calendar. A light life is one where what you do actually nourishes you. And speaking of nourishment, the company you keep matters too. After 70, your social circle might shrink. People move away. Some friends pass on. And isolation becomes a real health risk. But this is where light living can be powerful. You don't need a dozen friends to thrive. Even one kind, thoughtful connection can make all the difference. Reach out. Say hello to someone at the market. Join a book club. Volunteer for a cause that touches your heart. Light living means saying yes to relationships that uplift you, not drain you. It means being intentional about the energy you allow into your life. And sometimes, that means saying no without guilt. No to drama. No to people who only call when they need something. No to conversations that leave you feeling small. Protecting your peace is not selfish, it's wise. At the end of the day, light living is not about being perfect. It's not about doing everything right. It's about choosing, little by little, to walk through your later years with grace, lightness, and joy. You're not trying to be younger. You're aiming to be freer, in your body, in your mind, and in your soul. So if you've ever felt like your health is slipping or your energy is fading, remember this: you don't have to make huge, overwhelming changes. Start by making things lighter. In your meals. In your movement. In your relationships. In your thoughts. It's all connected. And here's the best part: it's never too late. Whether you're 60, 70, or 90, your body and mind respond to the choices you make today. Every step you take toward lightness brings more life, more peace, more resilience. And that's what real health is about, not just living longer, but living better. So take a breath right now. Feel your feet on the floor. Let your shoulders drop. You've got time. You've got strength. You've got wisdom. And you've got more control over your well-being than you think. If this message resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What does light living look like in your life? Have you made any small changes that made a big difference? Your story could inspire someone else to begin their journey, too. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We've got more uplifting, senior-friendly health tips coming your way every week. You deserve to feel strong, clear, and full of life every single day. Here's to living lighter, feeling better, and enjoying every season of life. You're not done yet, not even close. Let's keep moving forward, together.